Dr. Hale Pringle, want to talk to you about Nexus Rewards. This is an awesome program. They have been collecting ways to save money, discounts, unique things that only premium members have access to. And I want to show you some of that because this is a really great way to stretch your income by using cashback and discounts and other ways to save money that you don't have to go find them. This company has found them all for you, and you can join for $40 and it's $10 a month, and you'll have access to well over 200 different ways to save money. You can browse through and find the ones that apply to you. So I'm going to mention the income disclaimer. I'm giving you the best information I know. There's no guarantees. This could go away, but we know major companies have gone away. And there's just no guarantees about anything. It's been around. It seems to be working. It is working for us. I don't expect it to go away, but anything's possible. Look at what happened with COVID. And do your own due diligence. So that's enough for the disclaimer. It's all written out below. So most of us think this way. What do we do about the skyrocketing prices? Food costs are up 25% since before COVID. Now, your income hasn't gone up by 25%, but you need to get more buying power so that you can have the same lifestyle you had or even a better lifestyle. So what do? Well, here are the two things that we normally think of. We go and get more money. And we normally think of going get a job, get a promotion, get a second job, do some consulting, job, and jobs don't cut it. Getting a promotion or a new job that pays more, those are hard. And, so sometimes we try the MLMs, and it worked great for some people, but not for most people. So again, it's hard. The other thing we do is we try and save money. And so when we're talking about save money, we're talking about downsizing. We don't replace the car when we would have. We maybe move to a smaller house. We try and refinance things. Again, we're trying to downsize. And the worst of all, and we see people doing this, you end up using their credit cards, draining their savings account, draining their 401k, saying, next year will be better and I'll put it back. But it never happens. Never happens for 99% of the people. So we need ways to get more buying power. This reminds me of the thing I saw. It was back in the 90s. The lady, dear, it was 50% off. I think I saved you about $2,000. And that's what a lot of the programs you're seeing these days, when the credit cards who are offering you 1% cash back, just isn't going to change your lifestyle. So there are some new MLMs that are using a totally different model where everybody makes money, even if you don't recruit. There's a thing called a force matrix where the people above you and the people that end up below you add people to your own downline, and you will end up making money. It may take several years, but you will end up making money. These programs are inexpensive to join, like Nexus Rewards and several of the others are $40 one time to become an affiliate and $10 a month. There is no auto ship. There's none of the things that used to drive us crazy about you don't have quotas on how much you should sell. And so let me introduce you to a program that would be worth joining even if there was not a comp plan. Now that's different. That's something a lot of companies have tried to do. Nexus Rewards has definitely done it. Looking at it, even if it did not have the MLM side, I would have joined it once I actually understood it. And by the way, they have the best comp plan that we've ever seen for under $10. So it's not like they don't have a comp plan. They have a great comp plan. But even without the comp plan, you save more money than you're spending by a long shot. So this is Nexus Rewards. They've added the word SNAP to it because they've made it a SNAP. And it's the world's largest collection of discounts and cashbacks and rewards and other kinds of things to put money back in your bank or to keep money in your bank account. I mean, it's the ultimate cashback and savings program that we've seen anywhere. It's got the most lucrative comp plan for under $10 that we've ever seen. As I said in the slide, this is the largest collection of ways to save money that in the world that they've been looking. They've never found anybody that even comes close to having as many different ways to save money. And not all of them are going to apply to all of us. And for example, all the major rental cars are there. If you're not renting a car, then you're not going to save on renting a car. And maybe you don't like Hertz. Well, Avis is there, or Enterprise is there. On and on and on and on. Hotels and travel and all kinds of things. The owner of the company says the average family, if they just look around, saves between $2,000 and $5,000 a year just for a $10 a month program. Now that works for me. So this is like finding an ATM that you put $10 in and you don't get $10.10 back. That would be the 1% that a lot of credit cards are telling you. Or $10.15, there's 1.5%. I mean, you start looking at getting $10,000 in and you get $100 that you've gotten back. That's not going to change your life a whole lot, because there's not a whole lot of us that are spending on a particular credit card $20,000 and $30,000 a month. So we need something where we're getting $50 or even $500 back for our $10. And that's exactly what Nexus Rewards does. So the quick overview, you sign up for the $40, you pay the $10 a month, and you start saving almost immediately if you go through and find one of the things or several of the things. And as I've featured, they have several programs they feature right at the beginning that are really they consider the top thing. The bill reduction is one of the biggest ones. Here, you take an ongoing bill, your phone, your internet, your natural gas, just all kinds of things where you're paying monthly. You fill out a little form, you make a copy, you get a copy of the bill, and you send it off to them. They negotiate a lower price for exactly the same service, and they share the profit, the difference with you. Now, it doesn't cost you anything to try, and they don't charge you for them to try the negotiation, and it doesn't work every time. But I know a number of people, and I've got testimonials from a number of people who have saved considerable money this way, and we'll look at those in a minute. A special Zoom account, if you like Zoom or need Zoom, that will give you features for $12.99. $12.99, you'll get features that are at the enterprise level, which is the several $100s a month type of Zoom, and you're getting those features. They have the bill reduction hub, which gives you access to all of the other things I've got shown here. They have a card for prescriptions where you can get a discount. I've got one of the prescriptions I have. It's $78 if I use it through my prescription insurance, and I'm paying a copay of $20. For $10, I can get the same thing on one of these cards. And it's like, how can they do that? I don't know. But you try it, and if you've got prescriptions, you can put it in and see what kind of discounts you can get. And when you consider that if you're hitting the donut hole, anything you can keep from the insurance company putting huge amounts up against your account, and you can put the donut hole off. You're saving money at the end of the year, and you can save big time. So we've got things like Nissan. They say it's $1,700 on the average, less if you buy through them. You can refinance. You can get discounts for Gold's Gym. They've got the rental cars. They've got all kinds of, you can go to concerts and other events and get discounts, football games, and all these are discount programs that are unique to belonging to this company. And then you've got discounts on the standard stores that you're going to all the time: Amazon, Costco, Target. Then we get the network marketing side, and the comp plan is totally awesome. There's another video that goes into the comp plan in detail, but there's a thing called a force matrix, if you're not familiar with that. Basically, you don't recruit anybody or sell anybody, and eventually you'll start making money. And here it's going to be over $2,000 a month. It might take you 4 or 5 years, but you're paying $10 a month. At some point in here, you're making enough that the company takes the $10 out of what you're making. So maybe after a year, you're making $15 a month. Well, they're giving you 5 and taking the 10. So it's costing you nothing. And then you're making 30, and then you're making 50, and then you're making 100, and then you're making 500. Eventually you're making 1,000, 2,000 a month. And for the last several years, it's cost you nothing because they're taking it out of the profits. There are other kinds of programs, check matching, people being coded to you, which is a whole thing that I'm not going to go into here. But the number of ways you get paid just goes on and on and on. So it is an incredibly lucrative plan. Looking at some testimonials, one of the leaders I work with is over $800 that she saved in one of the apps. That could be higher now. We've got Jim, who's paying $120 a month on his cable bill. Steve and Amy are making a number of different things. They've got $50 a month on their cable bill, $20 a month on another bill, $3 a month on another bill. Otis, I know Otis well. He's saving $1,700 a year on his auto insurance for the same service, the same quality, usually the same company. I have saved money on the Zoom. I've saved money on the same card that the lady I was talking a little earlier. I bought some flowers for my wife at Valentine's Day and got 50% off, and it really was a savings. I didn't find that anyplace else. And it goes, again, the list goes on and on and on. Nexus Rewards, it's a way to stretch your dollars using cashback, discounts, reward systems, all kinds of different ways to keep money in your account or put money back in your account that is serious money, not a dime here and then 10 cents there and 50 cents someplace else. No. Nexus Rewards is definitely worth spending some time on. Check it out. There's a link below where you can see a whole lot more about it. And please subscribe to my channel because there's a link for that too down below. Hope you guys are having a great day. Oh, Hale, yes.